Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. So the chart is moving up at the moment according to the forecast for the next few days. The idea was that we should have bottomed at least very locally. Main reason for that was that the internal third wave that we were tracking in the orange scenario got enough waves to the downside to call it potentially complete. So we had enough downside waves to really call the structure complete. Like magic, the market then gave us a 5-wave move up that I labeled first as a wave 1, but then I thought, well, if it's actually a larger degree corrective bounce that's probably coming, it should rather be an A wave. In the short term, on this time frame, it really doesn't make a great difference. And then we said, okay, after the A wave, let's see if the B wave can respect our support area, which I've now removed from the chart because we don't need to keep an old support area on the chart. But yeah, it did hold that support area. Again, I removed it. I think in the last video I did that. And then I said, okay, the projection points towards $88,640. This would be the ideal projection for this C wave. We might not get there depending on from where I measure it. I decided to measure from here, but I could also measure from the lower low there, the one before that happened on Friday. Then we already reached the 100% extension. Just be aware of it. We already have 5 waves up complete in this C wave, but it can of course still stretch a little higher. The nearest support level I can offer is the last swing low, which formed here on the weekend at around 85,400. So pressure remains up for now within wave 5 of C. The next structural resistance level I can offer is this swing high that formed on Thursday at 88,240. And in the last member update I sent through today, I said it looks as if Bitcoin wants to reach the 88,250 to 88,640 area next. I mean, again, that's what it looks like at the moment, but once it breaks below the red line here at $85,430, that's basically the swing low that formed this morning. The price is likely at least in the B-wave pullback. So this is basically what we were watching here just now in a little bit larger. So we had an A-B pattern here, but now the A wave has formed of the larger pattern, 3 waves up in wave A. So the next pullback could be a B wave, and then we can start a C wave up. It will depend a little bit on how the stock market opens, or particularly actually the futures market. The stock market futures, US indices, Nasdaq futures, the ES futures for the S&P 500. So that will be interesting in the next few hours. And so, we might have just had a bit of a recovery and then get a dump when they open. That would fit because time for a pullback now after 3 waves up. We could, again, stretch a little bit higher. I, at the moment, don't see any clear signal that this B-wave pullback has started. Just want to give you a quick update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then also make sure you follow us on X for additional charts, updates, news, and much more. Sometimes videos are released there a little sooner. Sometimes you get extra videos there. Check it out. I'll leave a link in the comment section. Have a great start to the week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.